Yeah, let me stream it. So both are very important habits. Today we will be speaking about it, applying it more to our life, really understanding the concepts behind. So देखो, at least as part of this 21 days, we will touch on what crucial things which matter. Okay, so all the important things we will be touching, and like we discussed yesterday, as part of the morning sessions, we are going to focus on each of the secondary goals related area, like books related area, health related area, giving back to the society area, and all these other things monthly by monthly, so that every single month of this year we will try to progress in who we are. Okay, and yes, in the evening we will do all the activities which we have been discussing, and yes, it will further more topics will also come. Okay, fine, let me go further. Okay, now let's get going. Okay, a lot of things happening today, office, this, that. Let me close a few chats so we can focus in here. Fine. Okay, ठीक है. So चलो, let's get started. Okay, देखो, first thing is, it was around 8 years ago story. I was promoted to lead a big team of 10 members. And we all know, first of all, let me get to the core point straight away. Okay, where people go wrong, where I went wrong, and we should not repeat the mistake which I did. Okay, because that's really bad. One year hota hai, we complete our college, schools, whatever, and somewhere we stop this, like books and everything. Right, college done. Once we start working, those books are like gone, and somewhere we just learn these courses, start working in the IT, and that's how my initial 5 years, 6 years of the IT industry went. Okay, there were a few books here and there, but otherwise we are not in that much touch of books. Okay, and even if we say books, we are not taking for like personal development and those kind of books. We have never read it in our life. Okay, so this is what it is. So completely out of touch with books, and it's been like 5 years, 6 years. Chal rahi hai, life is all going good. We are not feeling that we are missing anything. That's the problem actually. Okay, if we don't read, we don't feel like we are missing anything. Life is going on chill. But once you read the book, then you understand what you were missing. So today's topic is going to be regarding that. So it's been like 8 years ago. Then I was like 5, 6 years of experience, and people, I got promoted to a manager position of leading 10-member team, and I was not knowing how to do it. I led 4 members before that, and it was its own challenges, but yeah, grew slowly, matured and grew more to lead, become good at that. And eventually this responsibility came ki I need to lead mm 10 members, and I was not knowing how. And just like anybody, I was trying to really think by myself what to do, what not to do, how we can get more results, how can we become more successful as a team. And it was a lot of struggling. So first I tried to put my effort, next I tried to reach out to other team members who are seniors on the floor, trying to get guidance. But just like, right, everybody is busy, they have their own life priorities. So I was not getting that kind of step by step approach. What should I do, what should I not do, and guidance was not proper. And that's one of the reason I started this program, ki bhai, that guidance and mentorship we can provide, because I was not getting it at that time properly, because people are very busy. Okay, so accordingly, but one person said me this very nice thing: Arey, why don't you try books? All the techniques will be available there. So I thought, okay, let's give a shot, because there was no other option. And then I started taking some books on leadership, team management, and things like that. And one by one I started going through it, and let me tell you, ki books is nothing but solution of your problems. Every trouble that you are facing in your life, you need to understand, many human beings on the planet have already lived a lifespan. Many human beings have already lived, and Yes, we are unique, our life is unique, but the challenges which we face, more or less, somebody might have definitely faced it in the past. You need to really understand that our problems in such a big humanity, there would definitely be some people who faced those problems and who have figured out how to overcome it. And these people have summarized it in the form of books. Maybe they are not even alive right now, but 200 years ago, somebody might have written something which might completely work for you. So unless we read that, we will not know how to solve these problems, right? So just understand, the only thing which has been like growing from previous generations to the next generations is this power of knowledge which has been handed over generation by generation, and that is in the form of all the research and everything done on paper and these form of books. Okay, that's interesting. Now, the point is, first you need to get your mind here. If you're getting some struggle in your life right now, know that there are people in the past or maybe presently alive also who might be facing the same problem, and they have figured out how to solve it, and they have came up with techniques for solving it. Now they are applying that techniques, they got results, and they experimented a lot of techniques, and then they are giving that in the form of books. So all your hard work is already solved. You just need to find it, apply that. That's it. It is that simple. So somebody told me, "Bhai, why don't you take book reading habit?" And then I started reading, and it was magical. Okay, and it was pretty good experience. I'll tell you one thing. What changes happened in me? Okay, as soon as I started reading books, my brain got different ideas. Same situation, I was able to see from a different perspective. Non-book readers were able to see from different perspective. Let me tell you, when I newly started reading books, just reading books, nothing else, ideas were coming in the mind, and I was able to see opportunities on my floor. Nothing but in my office, I was able to see opportunity. Oh, here, if this guy does like this, he will get a better chance of more visibility within the company. Here, more opportunity can be created. This can be used for getting a better hike. Nothing but just ideas change in the mind, and that was just because I was reading books, and that is really great. Okay, that if you don't read, your brain doesn't work like that. It is as simple as that. So first you have to really start reading so that your mind processes information differently. Then you can understand this difference between reading versus not reading. Okay, that's really required. So I did that. I found like a lot of differences happened, and the first major realization I got was when I did book reading for 3 months, and I was speaking to one of my friend who I know from past 10 years, and we were discussing about some problem on phone. Okay, and all of a sudden I was telling a lot of techniques. Okay, कि भाई ऐसे कर सकते हैं. It was just brainstorming, discussing, and I was just talking a lot of ways. Can it be done like this? Can it be done like that? Blah blah blah. And he just stopped me in that conversation, and he said, "Kitosif, I know you since past 10 years. But right now, the way you're talking, thinking, and trying to solve this problem, I have never seen you operate like this." And that is difference. Nothing but I, as a person, changed in a matter of 3 months. Now that's where I realized what did change in me. And that was the only thing. I started reading books. So every single day I started reading books, applying that ideas onto my company, and my projects were getting very successful. Results were coming. The team was happy. Everything was wonderful. This is what I want to tell you as well. If you start reading it, then only you will understand the benefit and a high quality life which we have not experienced. Some of you might definitely be reading it. I'm really proud and would like to appreciate you for that. But majority have not adapted to this habit, whatever reasons it may be. But those who have not adapted, they are not able to see this other side of the world, where there is actually magical. Your ideas, brain functions very differently. So the first request for you guys is you need to start reading. Now, second, I will draw a conclusion. Top CEOs of the company read around 60 books, 60 books per year. Okay, and that's a big deal. Matlab, every week they are finishing one book, and that too they are doing it consistently for 1 year. So they complete 60 books. There you go, guys. Now I'll tell you this one obvious fact. We are all busy people. Yeah, we all are busy. We don't have time. That's the truth, universal law, right? We never have time for things. I was also like that. कि अरे यार कहाँ है? I have to lead a project. It's a 20-member team. So that means even if I got the benefit for 3 months, I continued it for 3 more months, 6 months. But then I stopped reading. I thought ki already life mein results are good, everything is fine. Now let me just live a different life. Rolled back from there. Okay. But now I want to tell you one very interesting thing. Ki I came across this quote: CEO reads 60 books. Well, I hired, somehow they manage it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. It just happened. I saw it and I said, I started it like few years ago, but now I did not do it. But it is fine. I'm very busy right now, and maybe in future I will start again. This was my attitude. Some of you might be still doing that, so I'm trying to just answer stuff for you. And then what happened, guys? Okay, one day the CEO of my company, due to some reason, I happened to visit his house. Okay, I happened to visit his house, and we were having lunch and stuff there. And then we were sitting in the in his like common area there, and we started discussing, and he showed me his book library. Okay. Now, like, what happens is when you see things, reading like CEO reads 60 books, but when you see things, and I know how busy my company CEO is, he has lot of things to be done. If we are dealing a 40-member team right now, a CEO is leading a, let's say, 800-member company. That's a big deal. They would have always busy stuff. But then when the father, I know how hardworking and how busy he is and what kind of things he does it, because we started from startup. 8 years ago, I joined the startup. So I'm in the top like 15 people who joined that company. Now it's 8 years old, doing really good in the market. So I've seen that growth in that CEO organization, been part of that culture. So very extensively worked for a long time. And that's where I know how much pain it is to do whatever he is. And he showed me his library. And that was a magical moment. Okay, it was a big library with so many books. Plus, he showed me on his phone the audio books also he's reading, listening. And then that struck me something. Okay, देखो होता है लाइफ में एक मोमेंट आता है, a moment where everything stops. So that happened to me. Okay, I'm like, come on, the CEO is the most busiest person of the company. If he can make time for reading and all, so that is a very powerful technique, and that's where he is a CEO able to run such a big organization. Now if I want to succeed in my life, I should do it, and I cannot give excuse, okay, I don't have time. Come on, 40 members is a smaller team compared to an organization running job. And that was a magical moment. It just struck my mind, struck my heart. And I said, why? Okay, I'm never going to say ever again that I am not going to read. And this moment came to me in the year 2018. I still remember 2018. I visited his house. And when I was moving out, I was stuck there. But when I was moving out, I just parked my bike on a like hillside. Okay, so I was around Banjara Hill somewhere in Hyderabad. On a hillside, गाड़ी side पे लगाया, and just I still remember that scene. Down the valley, that green military area was there, and I was just waiting and analyzing there. Ki what happened? And my mind was blank. I was like, okay, if a CEO being so busy is making time for this, that means there is something really powerful about it. And even though in the media we see 60 books a year and all, but that connected with me. And then I committed, if I, no matter what happens, Tausif, all throughout the life, I am always going to read books. I'll not allow excuses to come. I made that decision in the year 2018. It's 5 years ago. And guys, let me tell you, since 5 years, I have always been reading books. And the result is I never feel demotivated in life. I always have something meaningful to be done. I enjoy my life. Whenever a problem comes, I try to really solve it because there are multiple ideas. Whenever I am in one on one discussion with anybody, if any questions are coming, somehow magically answers come to my mind. Okay. These sessions that we are taking, in just 1 hour, I can just non-stop discuss few facts. Okay. I don't need to prepare. I just have few bullet points. Okay, I want to discuss this, but it just happens. So my personality changed. I don't have to read here and there. I just have bullet points and I just deliver that, and I can speak for like hours together. because I have that much of stuff in my brain right now. And all that is because I am continuously absorbing knowledge. What does this mean? You will become a better individual, more mature, more responsible, able to analyze your own problems, solve your own problems, become self-sufficient. Your capability you will start realizing, and that's where magical things will start happening for you. So this is what first part of the session today. Start reading books because it's a magical experience. People might have said a lot about it, but unless you experience it, you will not find the value of it. Okay, that's one. Now second, let me tell you the strategy how you should read books. First, I started with the hard copy. इतने बड़े बड़े book होते हैं that never gets finished. You take a big book, it never gets finished, and that's where people take a book and that's where their motivation goes away. So how I did, which worked for me. So I am also just like you guys, wanting to do it, but कौन पढ़ेगा इतनी मोटी book? So, but yes, there are ways. You have to change. You have to figure out how you want to do it, and then you will be able to do that. Struggling was there, but then adapted it as a habit. Okay, now simple. Audiobook is the ultimate way to starting any book journey. Audiobooks, awesome way of starting. Yes, you might not have time, but you can still plug in an audio program and let a book run by itself. There are so many apps available, free apps, paid apps. You just go through that. Even let's say while walking, while jogging, you can definitely spend daily 30 minutes to 1 hour in audiobook while you're at gym, while you're walking, while you're playing, while you're doing anything. Right? That's easy. And what, 5 hours, 10 hours audio, one book will be there. Now 10 hours you can definitely give 1 month. Start targeting every month I will finish one book, and that to an audio program. It doesn't need anything because it's just plugged into you. Even if you miss a few topics, it is fine because I repeat the same books multiple number of times. So guys, I'm not trying to read a book only once. I repeat the same book 5 times, 10 times because it's audio program. The more I listen, the more thoughts get generated in the mind, the more my personality changes. Okay, so these are like very great stuff, and I really want you guys to relate with it, understand it, and make the most of it. So the first step I would suggest, start with audio program. If you have never done book reading, start listening. What you will realize is 10 hours is easy to complete. Like within 1 week, 2 weeks, you can complete 10 hours. One book will start finishing. That will give you the momentum. I am able to finish the books. Okay, now there is a catch. Yes, some of the ideas you will miss it in audio program. So for that, second approach is whatever topics of that audio book you feel important, just go to Google, download a soft copy of that. PDFs free milte. Just go to Google, read a few links, free PDF of so and so book. You will get it free milte, suppose. No need to purchase anything. Okay, that statement doesn't sound good. It looks like piracy, but mil ja raha hai Google pe, so just get it. Fine. So start. Okay, now second, the first is complete the books. Second, whatever techniques you find important, which can actually solve your problems. So you should then download the soft copy and then start reading those chapters line by line via soft copy PDF. Abhi tak kuch bhi cost nahi gaya. It's easy. Few chapters, important topics, paragraphs, pages. You are only reading that. It saves time plus you get the value. Okay. Third thing, now going to the hard copy, that is going to be more like the more you read from a physical book, you will remember it for a long time than you read from a soft copy, than you read from and listen from an audiobook. So the intensity of knowledge which will stick in your brain, it is in this order. Audiobook, you will forget easily because you're just listening. There is no physical touching, seeing. Other senses are not active, only your ears are active. So if you don't repeat it often, you will anyways forget it. So that's where I keep repeating. Okay. Second, if you're seeing the soft copy, yes, you can do it, but when you touch it book physically in your hand, that, and then you read line by rolling finger on that, that stays in the brain for a long time. Okay, so that's what I do is, third, physical books. You take those books which you are going to repeat n number of times all throughout your life. There are these kind of books which you should definitely keep repeating every year, at least 2-3 times. Read the same book all throughout the life. Okay, and automatically you will find those books should be in physical hard copy. Soft copies, you can download it anytime for quick access of some activities. An audiobook should be a way of reading, and I lived that kind, and then I'm able to finish books pretty nicely, and it is really working well for me. Okay. Now, which books you should start with? Let's say if you're a beginner, I will share my screen, and already in a link I have named these books as well, so you guys can just take the reference of that and get started. Okay, so let me go there. Guys, please do it. Okay, your life is going to change. You will find great results, and a day will come when you will really thank ki acha to Tosif shared that, and then that was the starting point of a changing life. Okay, you will really feel very grateful ki you attended this kind of talks. Okay, because your life will change. You will find the result of all that. So I really want you to apply, then you will find results. There you go. Now, books belong in different segments. First of all, my personal suggestion to you will be, pick that category of books which is as per your current problem or current situation. Okay, whatever is the current challenge you are facing in your life, accordingly pick that kind of a book, so that whatever ideas you get from there, you can immediately implement it in your life. Okay, this is how you work. Now, there are different categories, I would say. Success category, productivity, habits, bouncing back from failures, okay, thought and mindset, finance and money. Now, whichever area you see is really problematic and right now you are struggling, you need to pick up that area. Okay, let's say if you are trying to look for a job right now, okay, my approach will be, take on productivity. It will help you to like act fast, use your day best properly, so that you can apply all these productivity techniques at your day to day for getting the job. So it will teach you to hardcore work, procrastination, laziness and all that sab kuch cut karke hardcore concentration efforts. So the first area which any beginner can start is simply productivity. That will start getting you results, faster results, faster results, and that's what should be the starting point. Okay, now once you got started, momentum is building up. Then if you think you're pretty negative kind of a person, self-doubting kind of a person, immediately start working on your mindset. So productivity, result oriented with a broken mindset is not going to be good. So second, you start working on your thought process, mindset, accordingly start getting into maybe success. How do you accomplish success in life? These are all foundations. Then when you're learning this, maybe then you can switch in. Now I want to take care of money, finance and all. Okay, and then once finance comes, then you have to start thinking, how do you build whatever you're learning into lifelong habits? Nothing but every topic has a specific section. And if you're feeling low in your life, bouncing back from failures. So there is a different category, and I'm able to just collect these categories, but there are about health, about so many more things. You need to figure out what you should read through based upon the challenge that you're facing in your life right now. Okay, so chalo dekho, all these are the name of the books. I have read every one of it multiple number of times, and all these list which is available here, any book you pick, it is recommended from my side. It's good. Okay, it's good. It is recommended from my side. Any book is fine. Maybe you can take the book in the same order from top down. So my suggestion to you, finalize what category you want to start your books into. Then if you don't know any book to read, I would say start with this page itself. If you already have some book reference, go with that. There are many other books which might be good, but I have not gone through it, so that's where I don't know it. But these are something which I have gone through, and I would highly recommend. It would be useful for you. Okay, so now I'm pasting this link. It's the same reference where we have goals and everything. So there is a books tab. So maybe you might have already have it, but if anybody is not having it, let me share it over. Okay, so chalo. Now pasting it in the chat, and okay, and anybody now, okay, let's take a few minutes. Anyone who is really interested to read books and start this amazing lifestyle, okay, can you just type your name and just write a sentence? I will grow with book reading. Just write down this, type this sentence, I will grow with book reading. Okay, just type your name and just put a hyphen and just write this sentence, I will go with book reading. It's a stamp that we are trying to put on the mind. Okay, everybody थोड़ा सा डालो chat में. Okay, now this is commitment. Okay, so now let's see who are the committed people. Okay, Durgesh, and feel that I will go with book reading. It's a self affirmation you are giving to yourself. Okay, Durgesh, Shanawaz, Nakul, Akhil, Jande, Poonam, okay, Mantu, Vaibhav, Himanshi, Shekhar, Vikram. Guys, CEOs live this lifestyle. CEOs live this lifestyle. If you want to go to that level of greatness in your life, start doing it. And that kind of maturity and knowledge is required. Very good. Okay. So Vaibhav, Himanshi, Shekhar, Vikram, Shailendra. Nice. So it's a commitment. So it's a commitment where you are doing it for yourself. Okay. Now, very good. Now, chalo, let's move on. Now, second step, let's open Notepad. Let's concretely convert it into a step-by-step program. Okay, just open any editor. Open any editor. Just write down category. Which category you want to pick your book into. And look at this category and let's finalize it. If you have already picked up anything, well and good. But if you have not done it, okay, now look at the screen and finalize what category of book you want to start with. If you're already reading, continue with that. So success, productivity, habit, bouncing back from failure, thought and mindset, finance and money. Okay, so identify the category, identify the book name. Just do these two things. Okay, and my suggestion will be try to find the audiobook first. If you are saying no, I want to start with a soft copy, your choice. Dekho, choices are all yours, but get started. But what worked for me was, if you take audiobook, it finishes. You take all these other two, it takes forever, and by the time one book is finished, people lose the motivation. This is what I realized. Okay, so chalo. So my suggestion will be, okay, what I use Audible app. It's by Amazon. What, monthly subscription of 200 rupees. Chota sa paisa. Monthly subscription 200 rupees. In that it gives 1 credit point. And in 1 credit point, every month it gives 1 credit point. With that credit point, you can purchase any book given in Audible. Okay, that's the power there. Monthly only 200 rupees. Guys, we just waste so much money here and there. Ek bar pizza khate 600 rupees ka pizza aata hai. 600 rupees pizza just like that. Okay, now the point is, if you start investing monthly 200 rupees on your own personal development, it will give you so much money that you can earn like a lakh of pizzas. So don't think about 200 rupees. It is for you yourself invested. थोड़ा सा grow. It's okay. ठीक है, थोड़ा पैसा जा रहा है, तो it will make you someone who will earn lakhs of rupees just by investing this 200 rupees. Your salaries will multiply. How do we talk salaries? How do we talk increments? 3 lakh chahiye, 5 lakh chahiye, 10 lakh chahiye. That's how we speak, right? In comparison, this 200 rupees will give you that kind of stuff. Okay, that's what. So I'm just saying, go ahead, invest, put money, because that is going to build you towards something. So start thinking about it like that. Okay, fine. So fine, chalo, let's do this activities. Okay, now the next thing, guys, just finalize this, and right from tomorrow onwards, start pushing yourself. And I'm telling already, in the month of March, we will be doing it together. So if you can join as part of morning things, don't worry, we will do it together. We will track the progress, and as a group, it will definitely happen. You just have to be consistent and willing to do it. That's only. You come 30%, we will together make it 100%. Okay, at least take the first step. Together, then we can start. So March month, mein to definitely we will start it with a big target. Okay, so far so good. Now let's perform the rest of the activities quickly. Okay, our daily activities. After that, we will take a topic of consistency, and then today's session we will wind up. So chalo, next 15-20 minutes mein, let's do our daily activity so that we remember it. These are not one-time things. Fine, go to your OneNote. Fatafat, simple stuff. Go to the gratitude section, everybody. Chalo, let's speed up. whatever this book you have, choose a name and all that, right? Save it somewhere so that tomorrow you can start working on this. Take a Audible subscription, 3 months free deta hai. You will be like, Jeff Bezos ko kyun itna chada raha hai? Arey yaar, because he did it. 200 rupees, man, it's nothing. Do it. You might say free aa raha hai, but it's one place available. Give for that service. One place you have all the audiobook with tracking, performance, everything. Don't think too much, man. You will be rewarded like anything. Thoda sa 200 rupiya hai. Don't think. You just waste a lot of money in not nonsense stuff. Thoda growth pe laga. You will feel value for that money. ठीक है? Chalo, fine. And when you pay money, you actually hold yourself accountable to complete the courses. That's what I realized. Why I was able to do it for 5 years, because constantly I'm paying, so it's my responsibility to definitely finish one book per month. It becomes accountability, because we cannot waste even 200, we cannot waste. So it will force you to really be consistent. Google Pay free mil raha, you are like, "Arey free hai na, it's okay, tomorrow we will do it," and tomorrow never comes. So it will help you to be more accountable. Fine. So chalo, let's go. Gratitude practice. Write down today's date, 23rd February. Write 5 things which you are thankful for, which happened from today morning till right now. Because I'm telling, 5 years, I've seen a lot of benefit and lot of growth in myself. Okay, and my mind started thinking differently, because one of the reason was books only. Okay, ठीक है, chalo, I'm done with my 5 things. Next, just write down 10 affirmations. First, I am responsible for my life. Next, I believe in myself. Next, I am committed to achieve all my goals. Next, fear is just a feeling. I overcome it and I move forward. Next, I like myself. Next, I am a powerful force designed for success. Next, I face challenges and overcome it with ease. Let's say for next 2 years, you repeat these thoughts only. You will become a different person. That's what it is. And these are powerful, life-changing thoughts that you are planting. That's what, choose your thoughts, generate your thoughts. Life is not random. You can put it into the structure that you want it to be. Take a next. I am a winner. Next, I am powerful. I am strong. Okay, just feel I am powerful, I am strong. Fine, 10 affirmations. Okay. Be at pace, be at pace. If you do it daily, it happens patak se. You will start remembering all these things. Okay, next, moving on. Daily goals. Again, daily reminder of the goal is required so that you stay on track. Because daily you are looking at your deadline. Daily you know, are you taking actions which will take you towards your goal? एक truth खुद से सामने आ जाती है. You don't have to wait for next 6 months to know whether you get your goal or not. Right now itself you can say, because you did not work today to go closer to your goal. How can you then reach there? Right? Job chahiye, job chahiye. It's only a wish. I need a job, I need a job. But did you do something today to get a job? And if you have done, that means you're moving in the direction. If you have not done that, then don't just even say, I want a job, right? Your actions have to follow your wishes. That's where results come. And every single day, if you write a goal, look at your deadline and check, are you taking actions towards it? That's how magic happens in life. It's very simple, but we need to do that repeatedly every single day, all throughout our life. and that's where it becomes a challenging game that many people will not do it. Chalo, but we want to be different. Let all of us promise to yourself by apni life, our responsibility, we will win. Okay, doesn't matter how the world operates. Fine, fine, fine. Chalo, let's write down goal. 23rd February. Write down your one-liner goal statement. Smart format. Okay. Next, write down 3 whys. Why this goal is important for you. If maza nahi aa raha, if you don't feel interesting in your goal, change your goal. Set something really challenging, worth waking up in the morning and trying for. That fire, it should ignite ke chalo karte hai yaar. It's worth doing in this lifespan. Set goals like that. It will make your life exciting. So chalo, write down 3 whys. Okay. Next, 3 pain points. What will happen if you don't achieve your goal? That's the pain points. Guys, look for making this a habit. Okay, this is a lifestyle that we are trying to coach, which means it should last for a lifetime. That's where I repeat every single day the same activities we are performing, because it's not about knowing it, it's about doing it. And you will find every single day that you're connecting 9 to 10, you're using your time very wisely rather than wasting over here and there. Okay, then write down 3 pleasure points. What will happen if you accomplish your goals? Okay, done with all the daily goals done. Now chalo. Okay guys, once you have done this till this point, just comment it in chat as done. Then we will move to the next activity. Okay, Jande is Jande is from US. She has been working with us since past, I think, 3 months now. Okay, so she's from US. She does very nice social work and stuff like that, and really wanted to do like committed stuff. And also, she joins in the morning batch, evening batch. Since past 2-3 months, she is working with us. And okay, she's giving a suggestion here. Okay, she's having a app called as CHIRP. Okay, like chirp, which is giving like 50 to 75% off on books. Okay, so that is one. I would just paste this statement there so you can try it out. So guys, if you search for it, you will get it. Okay, guys, everybody, if you are done till this point, please let us know. If you're done till this point, please comment in chat as done. Till this point, as in all these activities, gratitude, affirmations, daily goals. Prasad is done, Vaibhav is done, Shanawaz is done, Santanu done, Krishna done, Safia done. Okay, chalo, let's be rapid fire mode mein aaj. Or okay, Durgesh done. Fine. ठीक है. Chalo, chalo, fatafat, guys. Speed up. Rest of the members as well. Okay, Shruti is done. Keshav is done. Akhil is done. Fine, fine. Let's move to the next. Okay, Mantu is done. Okay, very good. Now we are going to do this activity for the first time in our entire program, which is simply to look at day review. Okay, we have not done it any time so far. Let's do it right now. Matter of 5 minutes. Simple. Let's logically think. Yesterday you planned something, right? Yesterday you planned something. Okay, these will be the list of tasks which I will perform today, and maybe you might have planned at what time also you are going to do it. Now we simply need to see how much of those tasks we completed or we did not complete, and did we really perform it at whatever time you planned for. Okay, that's it. So go to your that daily planning sheet which you planned yesterday. Okay, go to that sheet first of all, everyone. Just ask these simple questions to yourself, and whatever comes to the answer, write it down. Okay, so first go to your daily planning sheet where you planned yesterday. So all the members who were available yesterday, we did that activity together. So yes, which is 23rd February page. Okay, now two questions you need to ask yourself right now. First question, I'll paste it in the chat as well. Whatever, let me share the screen and write it on the screen in front of you so you can see it. Two questions you need to answer right now, team. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so the question is something like this. Whatever tasks you planned yesterday, okay, how many completed and okay, just how many completed. पहला तो यही, how many completed or versus not completed. ठीक है. Second, whichever time you planned for, did you do it then, whatever time you fix. Third question, okay, if the answer is no for anyone, if no, then ask this question: what exactly went wrong? Why you were not able to complete or do it at that time? Okay, these three are the questions. Just one by one, for each of it, start writing the answer. I'll paste you this in the chat as well. Start writing the answer, whatever it is. And if you do this every day, what will happen is, yes, something might have gone wrong today. Tomorrow, you will make sure that the same mistakes does not repeat. And that's how a human being improves day by day. You don't repeat the same mistake. Right now, we are not asking this question. So tomorrow, be same failure will happen. And then we are like, life is just passing by like that only, right? So daily just ask this question, whatever answer comes, try to actively avoid those tomorrow, either in your planning or the execution. But tomorrow, same problem should not come. That's how you become better day by day. Okay, so chalo, I'm pasting this in chat. Copy these questions in your OneNote and one by one start answering that, and let me also do it. All these activities are required, so I will also do it along with you guys. Chalo, paste the three questions there in chat and one by one start looking at your today and answer. Be honest. And guys, let me tell you, don't feel bad about it if you have not done anything. It's completely okay. More important is you're realizing I did not do it. So be honest with yourself. That's very important. You have chance. Tomorrow is another day. Tomorrow we will again do a review. You have a chance to improve. Life gives chances. But for how long you will not utilize? That's the actual question. Every day gives an opportunity, a chance. Fine, let's go. And write down why you were not able to do it very properly. And if you're able to do it, Proud of you. Continue the momentum tomorrow. शेनो आलू भुजिया खाएगा क्या भाई? Just look at the entire task plan list and see how much is done, how much is not done. Maybe you can put a score like 0.5, 1, kuch rating de do if you have done something, and then see how many stars, 4.5 stars out of 5. Kuch to. Just play your own game there. Okay. And if you have not planned a time, so that's a learning. Can you plan the time for tomorrow's session? Right? That's the learning for you. The more you become precise in your planning, the more you will accomplish the plans. So try tomorrow at 8 a.m. in the morning, I will do this. Tomorrow at 5 p.m., I will do this. And then try to follow that plan. So fix the time based upon practical situation. If you did not plan, just write it, I did not plan it. So it is a learning for tomorrow. Okay, and chalo, write down the third thing very properly. What went wrong? Why were you not able to complete it? And this will help you to make better plan for tomorrow and actually go ahead, accomplish it. And maybe you can even write down learning from this, which you should not repeat tomorrow. In the same paragraph, you can write what betterment you should do tomorrow than today. Okay, ठीक है. So this is this. Okay. Chalo, take a few more minutes, complete this activity, and once you are done with this, just type it in chat as done. That's it. It's a simple day reflection. Okay, Jande is pasting one more thing. Aaj Jande full social service mode pe. Hello, ye bhi. Jande, would you like to unmute yourself and speak to the group, tell the names and all directly by yourself? Would you like to do that? Hello? Yeah, Jande. Okay, so Jande, which are the apps that you are suggesting? Yeah, could you please suggest to the team? Your voice is not clear, Jande. Meanwhile, guys, if you're done with this activity, just confirm in chat as done. Okay, Jande, meanwhile, yeah, you sort out this audio related issue, then we will continue. Okay, but rest of the members, now chalo, let's move to the next one. Okay, just ask this next question to you. Are you satisfied with your today? And write down this as the fourth question there. Just a answer, yes or a no. It should never be like 50%, no, 70%, yes or no, either one or zero. Just write down, are you satisfied with today? Fourth question. And be honest to yourself, guys. It's not required to tell this thing to anybody. It's you, it's your life. You should know it and you should make the best of it. Are you satisfied with today? Okay, just write down the answer, yes or no. Okay, now let's do the planning for tomorrow, right? Whatever you have, this full page you take and just create a new page, copy paste this everything towards a new page of 24th February. So create a new page 24th Feb, paste everything there. Whatever this analysis which you have done right now, let it be there as part of, maybe you can put it into some section, just create it so you don't disturb it. So tomorrow you can review this, how much you changed than today, and that's how you will realize how your progress is growing. Okay, so whatever you have right now done, the 4-question analysis, keep it as it is. So tomorrow we will go through this again, but meanwhile the tasks which are completed, move it to done, and which are not completed, move it back to do. Chalo, the tasks which are completed, move it to done, and the tasks which are not completed, move it back to do. So I want key everybody's in progress list should become empty. First of all, always start your day with an empty state so that you don't have that burden on you, or yesterday I did not finish it. Don't carry that burden on you. Start with empty always, because every day, yeah, it's a new chance to improve, right? Don't keep crying about the past mistakes. It is done, move on, get over it. Fix your today. Future can be corrected only with when you fix your today. So fine, clean up the plate. And simple, two things you need to do: put the list of tasks which you will be working tomorrow. Next, finalize at what time you will be working. Third, the learning which you have written today, okay, what you should do better tomorrow, why you were not able to do things, try to avoid that tomorrow. So chalo, put up the list of tasks for tomorrow, everybody, first of all. Okay, list of tasks for tomorrow. Okay, done with my task. Now do the time planning. If you don't have very precise some time, maybe give a range. Give a 2 hour slot, okay, from year to year, year to year. Give a range, that will also work. Okay. Okay. So chalo, next. Let's quickly mark the attendance. So I think it's already touching 10. So we would like to then close the session here. I wanted to touch on consistency, but tomorrow is the last day of the session. So tomorrow we will take that topic. Plus, I will be touching some more things as well. But yes, okay. Today morning, very good to see some of you guys, new members, joined us in the morning as well. So keep up the rhythm. Okay, join us daily 6:30 in the morning, and we will find a lot of improvements happening. So I have bigger plans with the morning group. I'm calling it as the mastermind group, where we people collaborate together to solve each other's problem and accomplish something big. Okay, already this terminology is introduced by in the book Think and Grow Rich by Carnegie. Okay, so that guy has launched this term, the mastermind, and it is like when more than one people come together to discuss and solve a problem, a third mind appears, and that's the mastermind. That's the concept behind the group. So we will try to brainstorm and try to solve each other's problem and hold each other accountable for accomplishing results. That's the target for the morning 6:30 batch. Okay, so keep joining. It's like Monday to Friday every day. So whoever missed today, push yourself, man. Let's wake up. Let's do something great today, tomorrow. Okay, fine. Let me give you the registration link. Uh, okay, February. Here's the attendance link. Okay, copy. Chalo, and yeah, we will be issuing certificates by the end of the program for the consistent members, and it will talk about your consistency. Okay, code for today is 6767, and here's the link. Fine. Chalo, guys, mark the attendance. And attendance is a system which helps you to also push yourself. You have not missed any day. Now that gives a feeling to complete things. Or I belong in the top 80%. Now that momentum actually works out. Okay. So mark your attendance. And guys, from 6th March onwards, next batch is going to happen. And I would highly recommend, guys, if you want to make this as a habit, and if it happens as a habit, then only lasting results will come. So I would highly recommend ki bhai, join 6th March. It's free, open for all. Join. If possible, get your friends also as part of that, so that together you will have your own friends. Together, you guys can brainstorm. I would highly recommend whatever we discuss in the session. After the session, if you, your friends, 2, 3 members together can discuss the same topic, you will get more ideas about it, and then you customize it to your life. I think it will be more valuable. So rather than being alone, if you are with your own friend circle, that would be even more wiser. Okay. So yes, 6th March onwards, we will be doing that. And let me paste that registration link even in the chat. I think most of you guys have already registered for that. But if anybody is still pending, make it a habit. Okay. Jim Rohn said this very beautiful thing. Okay. Okay. This example is really interesting. Dekho, a child learns to walk until he has learned it. There is no quitting. No matter how many times he might fall, the mother, the parents, and the child is pushed ki bhai seek. So the child learns to walk until he will learn to walk. So you should do these activities until it becomes a habit. There is no end date for that. Till the time, no matter how much time it takes, but till the time your thought process change, your behaviors change, your action change, you have to do it, because it's one time life, and this transition is mandatory for success. Okay, so 6th March link is here. You can register there, send it to your friends, and then yes, maybe we can meet up 6th March back again, 9 p.m. free session. So don't put any pressure of money on your friends and all. It's just open for all. Okay. And yes, even though from next Monday evening sessions will not happen, 1 week gap is there, but morning sessions will continue. So I would highly recommend all the guys who wants to join in the morning, Please join tomorrow morning 6:30 a.m. Already, like, Zoom link I have shared. Okay, today also I will share with you back again, whoever has attended the session, the morning Zoom link as well. Okay, fine, and chalo, have a nice interesting day. It's 10:02 and closing 2 minutes after time. Chalo, thank you all, have a nice day, take care, and Jande will talk later. Yeah.